on? Give me a second.
And one of the things that scared me the most about having sex was herpes. 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 Virus. Herpes. Herpes. Virus. Herpes. Herpes. Virus. Herpes. Herpes. Virus. Herpes. Herpes.
Yep. Going on mute.
Herpes. Herpes. Virus. Herpes. Herpes. Virus. Herpes. Herpes. Virus.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? I'm back. Talk that stuff number 58. Talk that stuff number 58. What's going on? Let's meet the panel. From Fayetteville, North Carolina, by way of New Jersey, RU Rutgers University's own. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome back to Big Stacks, ladies and gentlemen, Big Stacks.
Salutations.
Up next from the DMV, coming back from the Shy, we back. He's back in the DMV, ladies and gentlemen, gearing up for the block party. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, featuring the multi-talented, you know him, I know him, we all know him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for Black Man.
Hey, what's going on, people?
All right. From Memphis, Tennessee, the multi-talented as well, just getting back from the Chi-Town. Ladies and gentlemen, the 45 King himself. Let's give it up for Gigahertz.
What's good? What's good?
From the West Coast, from Oakland's very own. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Price is Right. Oh, scratch that. Needs a new theme song. RTO Beats.
You got it, I mean.
Up next from, where you from again?
Sag nasty.
Just say me. No.
From Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, home of the Pistons, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for and Lake Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for that blessed girl. I'm a little rusty.
Yo, peace.
And I am from Jersey, the Jersey Shore, by way of sticky, icky, ooh wee, humid ass Florida, home of the insects, where the insects roam and the bug spray gets sold. Ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ WIDEBODY. I am back. This is Talk That Stuff, number 58. Usher Raymond, that one's for you. Let it burn.
Wow.
Girl, to you.
I have nothing to do with this, Usher.
Let it burn. Thank you. Welcome back, man. It's good to be back, man. Good to be back. What's going on, people out there, YouTube land and the chat? I haven't pulled the chat up yet, but it's good to be back, man. Had a crazy ass week. I'm sitting in Chicago eating waffles and cake waffles and fried chicken.
Yeah.
And next thing you know,
They
I got the kidney stone
waffles at hell.
That's just best sinful, man. That place.
Yeah.
Not a band.
Shit.
Next thing you know, I got a
Shit.
The goddamn waffles taste like fucking hot water cornbread.
Yeah. I done fucked around. I done fucked around and got to the last loop in my goddamn belt, man. Fuck that shit.
I get all the way home. I take a nice, let me get rid of this Chicago food on the toilet. Well, I actually missed. I got a big kidney stone the size of a Coke lid. So went to the doctors, found out I had 3 kidney stones, had to get them removed. Actually went and got some sound waves ran through my back. It feels like Mike Tyson been punching my back for 3 hours. Back a little sore though, man, but it's definitely good to be back. I want to shout out everybody out there who's saying love this way, prayers, blessing, anything. Or fuck you, WIDEBODY, anything. Thank you very much, man. I really thanks a lot, man. Really helped me get through, man, because I definitely was nervous. Really never had no procedures or nothing done, so I did not know going into the unknown. Definitely, man. So I'm back, man. Ready to get it back in. We got a lot of shit coming up. Dirty old men shit. We got projects dropping. You know, it's just great, man. So how's everybody doing out there? God damn, I missed the
I'm all right, man.
What's
I'm
going
just
on?
ashy. Just ashy. The usual.
All right.
That time
Good
of
to
year.
hear.
Missing the lab, man.
What's going on with the lab? Stacks, where you in the sauna up there? What's going on?
They're probably I'm downstairs in the office. I guess they have to. They'll probably come early in the week and fix the that air conditioner. But the upstairs is like a sauna.
Hopefully your rooms ain't upstairs. Your bedrooms ain't upstairs.
Dude got a lab and an office.
Stats got a
My shit
26.
all wrapped in one.
He got like a 12
bruh,
bedroom mansion and shit. That's
my
why
shit where I'm at. If I'm on the front step, my lab on the front step. Goddamn.
Yeah, my work off. I'm in my work office, man. I work down here. You know.
Oh, the work. He got work office and a play office. Goddamn.
Jesus.
I need me a stipend.
That's
Shit.
what happens when you're a professor.
Right?
Yeah, I gotta be here writing,
Man.
But up there, I go play. Upstairs, play.
Fucking hard in the brig money. Right?
It's like, but shit, I'm glad we got the multi-zone joint. We'd have been hit.
Hey,
Summertime.
You got one of them executive.
Oh, okay. So one of the AC units went out.
Yeah, upstairs, right? It's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Straight downstairs.
One of the units.
Okay.
You got one of those. You got one of those executive chairs, the ones that kind of look like all the leather joints and all that.
Yep. I finally replaced Squeaky. If you ever noticed, I finally replaced Squeaky.
Yeah, I know this
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean down in your working in your office and all that.
He had the porn mattress springs on the chair and shit.
Yeah, I replaced both of them joints because they both were beat up, man. I was like, man, I gotta get Squeaky like a motherfucker.
Fucking wide body
in the mall. Stack's chair was like
yeah, shit.
From the window to the wall. Oh yeah. Give me your number and I call.
Hey, big shout out to Usher out there walking around with gout, dick.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Who got the soup? Who got the sugar foot?
Come on, man.
Hey, to be honest with you, kind of been out the loop with things, and I found out briefly about this last night. Why Usher was in the news? Like, man, didn't drop a single. I haven't heard from Usher in a while, and I kind of found out what happened. So I heard real briefly. I wasn't very versed on what was going on. So am I hearing this right? Usher's been spreading the word, spreading the good word out there.
Hey, don't worry. It's little on me herpes.
Yes.
1,000 degrees.
I'll say what you said here.
1,000 degrees.
Yeah. Did he say 1,000 degrees now? Yeah.
Oh, this nigga did not just do that.
Boy.
Yeah. That's the end to talk that stuff right there, man.
Wait to get sent off. Get that note. Get that email right away. They're not gonna wait till after the show.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so so what's going on?
1,000 degrees.
Yeah, they ain't gonna even let you clock in.
Put me on your knees. You'll be burning, begging, please.
Hey, that's gotta be. Does this end his career, or does he have a chance to bounce back?
That ain't gonna end his career. That's Usher. It's just.
Hey,
gonna be quiet for a minute. He's gonna be quiet for a minute, but they ain't gonna end his career. That's
He ain't gonna get no more cutting.
The best thing he can do is just come out and talk about it. That's the best thing he can do to keep his career.
You know what? He
Kelly.
come out again, he gonna have a hot single, that's for sure.
Speaking of hot singles, so what's up with R. Kelly? Somebody bring me up to speed with R. Kelly.
Man, he went from worse to worse.
Yeah.
R. Kelly
Same
burning
shit
too?
that he been doing.
No.
No, he doing worse.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
He over there pissing fucking El Paso fucking salsa and guacamole.
That Verdi sauce, man. That's that Taco Bell Verdi joint.
What's going on with y'all?
Now, what's the name of that green? What's the name of that green sauce? That poblano sauce or whatever.
Yeah, why he know the sauce though?
God, because it's Mexican food.
You trying to tell us something, RTO?
Nah, they stupid.
He said shit.
Hey, you know how you go to your job? You got like a, you have a urine color stream test to see how dark your urine is.
Oh hell no!
I still got a guac chart at the house. Like,
hell yeah.
So what did R. Kelly do? Somebody bring me. I'm serious. I really don't know.
He had R. Kelly
had a youngin, nice looking young lady.
He got a cult going on.
The parents accused him of running a cult.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
definitely news though. I mean, it's fucking R. Kelly. So
hey, he's not
big shout out.
No more, so.
I know one thing. Big shout out to O.J. Simpson getting out of jail. Round of applause for O.J.
Orange
way out. Juice looked real nervous at the parole hearing, man. I thought he about to shit his pants, man.
He had on some Yeezys though, didn't he?
Man, he said Wally. So Wally's
Yeezys is prison shoes now.
No, I think he had on some Yeezys though. That's what the whole shit was.
He like red. He's like red, man. They like this going out here. You
well,
don't
Michael said,
do shit.
Hit my commissary.
You know what pisses me off?
My books, daddy.
Every time OJ's in on TV with court, the Goldmans are right there. Like him, this shit don't got nothing to do with that case. He should have got more years.
It's like really, OJ got tried. This prison thing he just did was for the whole Nicole.
It's just, you know.
So it's kind of the whole narrative of like, okay, child, you don't punish a child for wrecking a car, but you punish him for leaving the milk out. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Right. I mean, if you look at the crime, dude, he got a lot of time for that. 33 years. He didn't. It wasn't nothing, no force, nothing. He just tried to get back something that was his. He did it the wrong way. Yeah. I mean, like, crazy, man. Crazy. I'm happy.
Now, is he black now?
I was about to say that we found out he was black this go around.
Yeah. He's black. He said, I'm black. All right, I'm black.
Okay.
Right. Oh, boy. OJ, take his ass to Florida and don't ever show his face again. Out, stay out. You 70 years old.
Just order takeout, man,
and get somebody else to pick it up. You know, don't even come to the door.
But you know what? If he was broke, shit, you know, going to prison or why he was in prison, assuming that the book money is plentiful,
right,
for him. And I would be weary of that too, because you know, if they're gonna pimp him, they're gonna pimp the shit out of this go round. It ain't gonna be nothing he can do, man. He gonna be in that sunken place after a while.
You get a nice little pension from the NFL.
Yeah, he gonna be in the LL Bean commercial. Watch.
Hi, I'm OJ.
You might see me in prison suit, jumpsuits, but now,
right? Damn, trying on gloves.
He had this shit made, man. Damn, he was.
He gonna do an
Isotoner commercial. Hell yeah!
Wow. He did have it made. Those stacks. Man had everything.
He fucked it up, man. I mean, how you, man?
You know what? I can't say it in the air.
But when you start to believe the fact that you know you're above because you're OJ, you're above, you know, you're above reproach or whatever, and you above the whole, you know, your culture. I think he put it perfectly. You know, you put yourself above the whole culture, like those shit just dealt with a whole. You know, your whole race, like, man, you said you superseded your race,
right? Yeah. We still roll for him though.
So you thought,
right? So you thought,
right? End of the day, we still roll for him, man. You know, it's like,
well, they'll teach you who you are. Ask Michael. Michael thought he wasn't black either till Santa Monica pulled his ass in. They took pictures of my penis, my buttocks, like, dude.
Hear what old boy say?
Hold on, what do you say? What do you say?
Hey man, don't do things like that, bro.
That was funny as hell, man. That was funny.
Sad, man. I was watching like Mike. See, why you think you can spend the night with little white kids, man? I mean,
they did.
All right, man. Don't do that, man.
You know that dude,
that couldn't work out well, bro. I mean, come on.
The Neutron's father, they said they tried to pay him $100,000 to say that Michael messed with them kids.
Yeah,
kids. Like, come on, man.
I was saying, why put yourself in that position? I'm not even accusing Mike. It's just that just wasn't a smart decision. You're a target.
Mike was weird though, man. He didn't see. He thought he was really sleeping over with these kids. He really thought they was their friends and shit, man. Mike was weird, man. He grew up like he would have been weird if to fame and all that shit. He was gonna be weird anyway, man.
Target,
So,
Target,
you know.
man. There's devils out here, man. You're Target. They're gonna get you.
Right.
They don't care about
I
you.
gonna always say, all right, I want to be rich but not famous. I don't want people to know who the hell I am. Give me the bread. Why would you want to be famous?
I want to be a hundredaire.
Target. You're Target, man. It's like these dumb players going out.
Man, I think you're doing a good job of that right now.
Nah, hell no.
I mean, it's like
I'm a centaur right now.
It's like these athletes. They want to go out there and never heard of Trojan ends and get every woman in the world pregnant, and then they're the victim. Like, dude, you're Target. You can't do that.
Right.
Be at your discretion.
Yeah, you're in the public eye, you automatically a target. And social media, anything you do, you automatically, everybody's in the public eye because of social media.
I think social media made living being a celebrity much worse because now it gives people instant access to you, whereas in times past, only time you saw your favorite MC, a movie star, or whatever, when you picked up a magazine, and that was it, or had the pleasure of going to a concert or whatnot.
Yeah, it takes away the mystery from the artist.
So-and-so just got knocked the fuck out. He's still on the ground. We got pictures and everything of him. Can't escape it. I'm just saying, how now it is. Back in the day, you
watching Power now?
Yeah, you in a fist fight. Yeah,
who watching Power?
Hey, y'all like what your boy Rottweiler said he wouldn't battle
Swiss.
I'm
live, right?
He said Rottweiler said he wouldn't battle. I seen
he was supposed to battle Eric Sherman.
Ice cream?
They was talking about it.
Rottweiler said it a loss if you say, somebody's got to lose, and that loss could, social media is not forgiving. So we might not see Rottweiler. I think Rottweiler would be a good battle, man, against anybody. But now that we're talking about battles, what do you guys think about the Swiss Timberland battle? A couple people made points. I think they're going to be playing original music, or not music from the past. I think they're going to be playing new music. So what do you guys think? Who do you guys got?
If it's
What do you think?
I don't know. Because,
it did it already.
Swizz got Alicia by his side now, so his musicality can be better than what it used to be if they're playing original tracks. So I have no idea what Swizz now. So we hope we don't get that.
I think we are though.
Yeah, it probably be a few of those.
Yeah, he did it back to back. It was like, all right,
where's Jay Bitch when you need him?
Right. Get those Triton presets out.
I like what Jay said. It sounded like somebody threw a cork Triton down the stairs and recorded it. Right. Well, I think that's dope for the culture, man. I want to see more producers get into it, but I don't think there's going to be a lot because, like you said, someone that has to lose, and maybe they didn't make a losing thing.
But honestly, though, there is no losing.
There ain't no loser.
There is no loser, but it's just a matter of people's opinion that people push off as fact or whatever. It's like you said, man. It's really, man, and it's just something good for the culture, man. Like.
Just more producers than Swiss, please. I mean, he got to beat everyone.
Yeah, why you got to battle everybody? Let's line them up. I thought that what they were supposed to be doing anyway when he battled Just Blaze. They were saying how this one's gonna battle this one. I don't want to. Swiss is alright, but you gotta what are you supposed to be the champion or something? Like, let's get these mixed up. Come on now, they got a chance. Don't blow it now. Come on, people are watching.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well,
I know we probably had this conversation before, but what battle would you like to see off rip?
You talking about producer battle or
producer
MC
battle?
Or
producer battle.
Producer battle. Not versus Bink.
Nah, I thought you were gonna say.
Bink said he don't want to battle other VA producers.
I would have said Knots and Black Milk.
Oh Lord, that would be nasty.
Pete Rock versus Pro.
I would like to see Black Milk. I would like to see Black Milk versus Odyssey.
Yeah. That's a good one.
You know what?
Shit, they done did damn tour together, so that'd be crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Jake Warren versus
Pete versus like stack this shit. P versus
P versus Pro. Yep.
Oh
yep.
man, that would
I was
be crazy.
gonna say Q-Tip versus Large, but let's see.
I was gonna mention this too.
You can't really what everybody just said. You really can't lose with all those people. You really can't lose.
Right.
Diamond versus Q-Tip or something crazy, or Psycho Les versus Diamond. There you go. That'd be cool.
Wow.
Psycho Les.
Okay, what about Alchemist versus Showbiz?
Oh.
Yeah, Muggs versus who else is dusty like that? They want somebody similar style. Here's where you go.
Who else is dusty like that? Timestamp that, yo.
There you go.
Hey, yo.
Dusty like that. Walk around with a like pig pig from
He said, "Hey, we didn't really got this shit down pat. We didn't really got this shit down pat. Fucking Mav like timestamp that."
Oh shit.
Muggs versus like
Buck Wild.
Yeah.
Buck Wild.
Yeah.
What about Muggs versus another SP cat, Easy Mo?
Easy Mo B.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be a nice one actually.
So Marley, who'd you put Marley Marl against?
Who else is dusty?
45 King or Said G. There you go.
45 King to get that.
Man, Mantron versus Larry Smith. Oh, it's Larry Smith.
They still make beats. That's going way back now. There you go, Sam Sever versus SC50.
CNC Music Factory versus.
Yep, this one went left.
I want to see the Battle of the West Coast, the all-time Battle of the West Coast. Battle Cat versus Quick. Yes, sir.
I forgot about
Battle Cat versus Quick, man. Let's go.
On the 3,000. They can't use nothing but the 3,000.
Exactly. Nothing else.
Just 3,000. That'd be crazy if I'll get out.
What happened, man? Like, damn.
Hey, Larry Smith is dead, really? Damn.
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 Who?
The battle of the SP 1200s. Rock versus like Muggs.
Oh, here's another one. How about what's his name's daddy? The youngster's father. He used to produce Lawrence Goodman versus Cash Money. There you go.
I like to see a Jake one versus Alchemist because I think kind of go for the.
Actually, Jake one versus Bink.
It's similar, yeah.
All right, I see that.
That'd be interesting.
Right,
Jake one versus Bink.
They can make this. They drop the ball, man. They got a chance. Like, yo, yeah, come on now. Like, what motherfucker got to lose? Like you said, the only person that people is gonna judge is social media. Who gives a fuck? You can't make it a competition, though, man. You just got to make it like a showcase, man, to be done with it. Mm-hmm. You know, I think
I was about to say people gonna be itching to put their verses in between them.
Mm-hmm. Right. But shit, if you got to bring the MCs, I think they should do that. They should really maybe look at doing with the MCs too. You know, what the fuck? We got some of these people.
I don't know. That damn what was that joint? Fredro versus Keith Murray.
Oh man, Keith was on his cough syrup. Keith Murray, that dude. That shit was funny as hell, man.
Now people don't really know about him. I know Stacks is probably out this crew.
Right.
The only one who really know about old boy, but I would like to see motherfucking Can Kick battle Madlib.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Nah,
that'd be dope.
That really wouldn't be fair. Now, Can Kick versus Test One maybe, but I don't know about.
Why not Madlib?
Because you know people have a certain bias with Madlib, so it wouldn't be kind of you know what I'm saying? Be kind of lopsided.
How about Madlib versus Flying Lotus? There you go.
I say high tech.
Nah,
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got y'all. How about Stolen Drums versus Knowledge?
Ooh.
The fuck?
What I miss? Stolen done yet?
Somebody slurping and bourbon. What the fuck going on over here?
Tyranny. Thank you.
It's like the wrong channel. What's this?
Sorry.
Late night cable.
So what's up?
It wasn't no more Money House blessings in the can. That's what that was.
That was me snoring over there. When stolen drum session.
Oh shit.
Oh, are you serious, man?
These jokes, man. Nah, not at all.
Hey.
I like shout out to stolen
To the head, to the head.
Man.
Oh shit, Debo, tuck your chain in. Oh damn. What's up, Debo?
What's up?
That's how you gotta say it.
Man. Producer battle. What do you want to see? I want to see CX versus Bink, man.
I want to see CX versus Logic Bomb for real.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
stop that, man. Stop that.
Put that 5,000 in the case and shit right between them.
Right.
Oh, he got 4,000.
Or 4,000.
Yeah, you got the 4,000 now.
Motherfucker leave with a goddamn element and shit.
Right.
Hey man, I ain't even. It's funny you play that song, man. I just did a Brazilian house jump with that song.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Now I gotta restart this too.
See,
Damn, I
man.
just used it.
Hey man, boot this guys off the hangout, man.
Dude, I just started using it on Friday. I gotta get rid
I'm
of
about
this.
to say that shit ain't have the shelf life of a
Dang,
weekend.
RTO.
It was been fucking 3 days.
Damn.
They just keep stealing and stuff.
Oh, I just thought one Rock Marciano versus Derringer. You know, since they kind of produced the same. Yeah.
Rock Marcy.
Yeah, because that's almost how I feel about Timbo and Swiss. Timbo and Swiss ain't close.
Yeah, it's kind of,
you know, comparison shit. They different producers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Rock and
Did you say it's
some of the beats.
Oh. See, Swiss he don't chop. Like I've never really, like, you know, he not no chop master. Like he's more like not a looper either.
Well, think about Chop Master. Who y'all got?
Oh shit, Pete Rock.
Yeah,
Primo.
Pete
Chop
Rock
Masters,
definitely.
Pete Milk. Man, there was a looper.
Mad Lib can chop too, though. Mad Lib can chop too.
He chopped too. Oh man, drawing a blank.
Can't kick the chop.
What, Ayatollah?
Shit, Davenport.
I don't know.
Davenport.
Hey.
High tech too.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
High
chop
Tech.
too.
Yeah.
High tech, definitely.
Right.
Shoot, Kev.
We know.
Fucking
EB.
yeah, Kev could definitely chop.
Shit, Kev, Camber.
Oh, that motherfucker praise, man.
Easy
Goddamn
Mobile.
CX.
CX.
what y'all talking about? I had got a phone call while I was on the phone.
Chop Masters.
Chop Masters. CX.
Don't forget Ski. Put Ski in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, I done with subatomic level with chopping, man. Seriously, man. Like some shit I just did, man. The shit was so crazy. You ever do some shit and you just gotta step back and be like, how the fuck did I do that, man?
No, I ain't
I don't know nothing
never
about that, man.
We don't live.
No.
Only you.
As
Yeah,
long as-
so
as
ain't
long as
ain't
the top
nobody
CX.
ain't nobody never feel
Only
that
you.
way.
We don't live the alien lifestyle
No.
like you do, CX.
Oh, hold up, man. Hold on. You mean to tell me ain't none of y'all on here never make a beat or do something and you be like, how the hell did I do that?
Yeah, I have, but it
I'll
ain't
explain it
still
this
ain't
way,
on the
and then we
level.
heard your shit.
Yeah.
Not on CX though.
I confess. Yeah.
You'd be like, man, I shot that back in numb. You be like, God damn it.
No, it was crazy, man. I was working on a joint today. My cousin came up my house today. I'm working on this joint, and he comes in the room, and when he, I stop, and I'm going like, no, don't stop, man. Keep doing what you're doing. So I start working. I was like, and then I had this. He start, typing in his phone, writing to the joint, and then I turn it off and turn it back on. I said, man, how the hell did I do that?
Man.
Like literally, like on an MPC, you can see what pads you hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that Push does that too, and Machine does that, right?
Yeah.
When I sit back and laid on the bed and watch the MPC and seeing those pads lighting up from so many different spots, I do.
Let me answer that for you. You had an out of body experience. It happened.
All right.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Because I'm looking at the pads like, you know how you would think it would be rhythmic.
Yeah.
No, it was not rhythmic at all. And I'm like, how the hell did I do that?
You didn't caught the Holy Ghost on the pads, brother.
Man, I don't know what happened, man.
No, that way. So yeah, you want to play it?
No, I'm driving. I'm in the car, man.
That need shit for RTO.
I'm in the car, man.
Oh, all right. Hey, what the hell I was gonna say? Hey, I'm gonna jump over real quick to the Cavalier situation. Everyone knows that Kyrie Irving has came out. Oh man, we got two little things on the Cavalier land there. First, dude, what's his name? Well, LeBron's fiance got caught out there. LeBron told him, you gotta leave my mama alone now. He said, man, nigga, you better leave me alone. I got shit all over you. So, anybody hear about that?
No, I have not heard of that.
Dude, I guess LeBron's mom engaged to this rapper named like Loco or some shit. Yeah, young.
I heard about that.
And
she married to a rapper.
Dude thought it was cool. LeBron's out there, getting his fornication on that he could do it. LeBron told his mama, told old boy, you gotta get your shit, get out, man. You had it good. So dude was like, I'm not going nowhere, man. Like you talk about me, you doing the same damn thing. Said, man, came on IG and said, hey, man, you got better leave me alone before I start airing out some shit.
Man, let me tell you, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Man, look, if you think for 1 minute as these cats who play ball or whatever, I know the old boy he has an image of being squeaky, and this ain't shitting on him or nothing like that, but to think that he had this squeaky clean, image or whatever, come on, man, you living in la la land.
But just the other thing too that you got to think about. Whoever it is running their mouth, they forgetting who they talking to. This young and a billionaire, he got that bread and he put that bread on your head.
Yeah,
easily.
Right, true that. Yeah, true that.
Easily
under the couch. Exactly.
I just send that old Rolls Royce Phantom to your house. I just brought you for that move. You feel what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Like her say, man, them dudes ain't crowd boys, but they play the game right. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, you just ain't gonna just talk to that man like that when he especially when you're dealing with boys and their mothers. It's a certain level.
Right.
Man.
Yeah. I agree with LeBron. Like, I don't know if I was far to tell him, I tell my mom, I guess she make that decision if she want him around, whatever, but I'm not gonna tell old boy, you gotta, and that's my mom and I love her. And I don't know, that's a tricky, not a lot of, we don't hear about a lot of ball players' mothers, but LeBron's mom's pretty young, attractive woman, whatever.
How old is his mom?
She
like dirty old man.
She's 40. Yeah.
She ain't 40. She's like upward 40. She might be like 1971, 70.
Okay.
Check her out right now.
Oh, dirty old man.
And you got to realize, man, like I know how that feels, man, because my mother was young when she had me. My father was old. You feel what I'm saying? And when you grow up, you basically growing up with your mother.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So she's more like a sister than she is your mother.
Right. She's 49.
You feel what I'm saying?
49.
And yeah, man.
She's what?
And
49.
she's 49.
Yep.
Wow.
Look just like that nigga.
I never seen it, but yeah, this is like Iris's mom was tripping in the hotel. And went, my son can buy this hotel, just being a straight chicken. Like, what you doing, man?
Right. That's his mother. Like you right, see, like that's all he knows is his mother. Like nigga killed, like literally.
Man, me and my homeboy just had a serious conversation about that. Splitting up with your girl or your wife or whatever. I said, look, man, check this out. I said, my wife, sometimes she was trying to make me choose between her and my mother. And the one thing that she failed to realize, she gonna lose every goddamn time. Because if I go out here and do some heinous shit and kill somebody sitting in prison for life, come see me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the
Where go she gonna give up.
Right.
You know, so I mean, but like I said, it's different, man, with boys and their mothers, man.
Right.
Yeah, you get killed over some shit like that.
Right. He thought that shit was cool to, step out on his mom's, and like he thought he was gonna be cool with it because he doing it. Like, you just leave that alone. It's kind of, I don't know what I would do, man. Like, I don't want this dude. This dude ain't no good for my mother. Like, you want the best for your mom. This dude cheating. He cheating in front of me. So imagine what he did when I wasn't there. So I don't know. She a grown woman though, but man, that's this dude.
She a grown woman, but that's still his mother. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt.
Still his mother. And you got to realize they're totally different than the average person, like say we are. Right. He's taking care of his mother. Everything she has, he's taking care of that. You feel what I'm saying? But it comes a time when you got to let it go too. But, as far as who your mother mess with. But still, he has some say in it.
Yeah. This dude, all right, go on, player. You want I tell you, man, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, because she's living a certain way probably because of him. So I mean,
Yeah,
of course.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's taking care of her.
Shit.
Yeah,
you get $100 million.
To make it sound like that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It's a tough spot, man. Like, I would never ever be able to be in that man's shoes. So I guess
nor would I even want to, man. He wants again that attention and shit, man. Hell no.
And on the side of that, here we go, Kyrie Irving. Do you guys think he should hang around another year and wait till LeBron to leave, or should he?
Nope.
First thing smoking out of
He
there.
need to be out.
And where should he land? Then where should he land?
It ain't where he want to land. It's where he's going to land. He ain't got no choice.
What you think?
He better not go nowhere in the East. Because if he go anywhere in the East, he done.
Why you say that?
Ain't no team in the East coming out there but Cleveland.
The main people that want him, the way he's expressing a lot of interest is San Antonio, and actually San Antonio is actually prime for a player like him because
they need
Tony Parker. He's getting older,
on the decline.
Got a decent backup, but you need somebody who's proven at that position, and that way you can still bring Tony Parker off the bench if needed. Or you can play small ball, and Tony Parker can play the one, and he can play the two. Although he'll be an undersized two,
right?
It will give Greg Popovich something to another angle to come at the dudes. But I think the relationship is toxic. It was toxic when LeBron first went back, and I told a friend of mine I was watching this LeBron James Nike commercial one time, and Kyrie's in the commercial. And I was telling my homeboy, like, man, if you look at this commercial, Kyrie doesn't seem happy in this commercial. Although he's in a Nike commercial, he does not seem to be very happy. I said, I don't think he wanted LeBron to come back to Cleveland. And it's showing itself at every turn, every year. There's been something that leaks out that points to the fact that he never wanted LeBron James to return back to Cleveland.
You gotta think when LeBron came, Kyrie was just finally starting to make his mark. He was starting to become a household name, but then, now he gotta play second fiddle. Now LeBron's here, so
but the problem is he's not a first fiddle though. He's never going to be a first fiddle and win anything.
Kyrie can now. He could be now. Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I guarantee. I'll put
if he went to the Knicks, or any other lower team, he will be the man at that team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's not going to be first fiddle and win ever.
Win. That's what we get. Right, and winning, that's a whole other thing.
He can't be. But though. The way that the NBA
be first filling in this game
today, like it's so point guard driven that if he goes to a market, if he goes to, let's say, a market like San Antonio, or if he goes to a market like the Bulls, or wherever he goes where he is the man, he will exponentially raise ticket prices. Now I'm not saying he's gonna actually be he's gonna put him on the show to take him to the championship. See, one thing you have to understand, like now he's able to cross that championship off his bucket list. So everything else is just icing on the cake to them. You know what I'm saying?
So, complete player now.
Right. So like now, so he want, like, you know, he was on his trajectory, man, to being, you know, the man. But then LeBron came back and kind of threw a monkey wrench in his whole plan or whatnot. So just like when LeBron came back, they moved Andrew Wiggins, which was a dumb mistake. I probably would have kept Wiggins.
Me too.
Develop him. Have the issues you're having trying to get everybody, trying to sign every Joe off the street and say, well, we building ourselves to, you know, the battle to Golden State. Remember, Golden State was a juggernaut even without Kevin Durant. And I still think they could have won without Kevin Durant. But acquiring Kevin Durant only made them that much better. So now they're like in the NBA or whatnot.
True.
I think Kyrie, if he can go where he would want, he probably do need to go to the Spurs. I think the Spurs will teach him how to play as a complete team.
You think he'd be able to dumb it down a little? You think he'll dumb?
I think he would. I think he'd dumb it down and just do. I mean, you playing for Pop, you gotta respect Pop. Like you got to.
Pop ain't gonna have it no way.
For Pop, I guarantee it.
Pop, but hell no, he ain't having that shit.
Bounce passes and not between your fucking legs. Stop passing.
He can't play
all
for
that,
Pop.
all that ISO shit. That's out the window.
Never take
ISO shit. What? ISO players in San Antonio? Shit. I can see him with the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies got a nice Grizzlies. Yeah, I can see him with the Clippers.
They got Mike Conley already though, so that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, Grizz got Conley.
Unless they do a blockbuster trade that sends Conley and
but why would you do that? Because you now replacing defense for offense.
But
no, you're gonna need defense.
They'll burn
down. Hey, let me say this, man. One thing y'all fail to realize: before LeBron got there, he was losing like shit.
Yeah, he was losing.
Everybody act like he got his. Everybody acting like he elevated to a certain level. Look, he elevated because he had somebody on the court to take the pressure off of him.
No doubt. Kyrie was. I mean, Cleveland was
trash. He's nasty. He's nasty. Don't get me wrong. He is nasty.
But he's not the first option, though.
No, he's not. Nowhere near that, man. I mean, if you watch the game, if you watched all them games, you seen them times where he was sitting over he was isolating himself, and LeBron sitting over there looking at him like, pass the fucking ball, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of times I've seen that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you go to the Spurs, that may teach him how to do that.
Man,
keyword is made.
But I'm saying the fact that he's willing to leave a team that went to the championship 3 times because I want to be the man speaks to his mentality.
But you know,
he's tired of LeBron being the GM all the time.
No, we got another Stephon Marbury on their hands.
Yeah, there you go. You're saying preach it, CX. That's mentality.
You got another
Stephon Marbury. A championship contender.
Think so?
But let's be real though, man.
Crazy.
Every cat who's in the league, man, whether you a first streamer, bench dude, everybody has an ego when it comes to their brand. Like now, you know, everybody has that. Well, you know, if I'm given the opportunity, I could be the man too. Or everybody comes in with that. If you're used to being praised and lauded for years and years and years, AAU, high school, junior high, whatever, you still carry a bit of that going into your professional career. So, like I said before, his trajectory to being what he wanted to be in terms of his overall his stock and his place in the world, he was getting there, but LeBron happened. And actually, I actually think LeBron kind of helped him a little bit in terms of it helped him in terms of him not having to have so much responsibility as a point guard. Because remember, a point guard is your quarterback of your team. But if
he's not a point guard.
If you're a quarterback that's always focused on running for a first down instead of throwing for a first down, then you're gonna have some issues within the framework of the offense, depending on how the offense is ran.
Nancy Hurts, you're absolutely correct. But thinking, like I said before, everybody missed the fact that before LeBron got there, he was there some years. And they was trash.
Oh no, I ain't forgetting that at all. Cleveland was ass.
They was trash.
They was trash, but he was still building his name. We was still starting to hear. What
I'm saying is, he's the type of player. To me, if he don't get his early in his career, by the time he get to like his 10th season, he gonna be so broke down that he gonna be on Darren Williams status.
Oh yeah, he dropped off.
Because the reason why I say that is because Kyrie worked so hard just to score every time.
But I mean, that's what I was saying. If he was to go to the Spurs, I think it could happen, but he's gonna have to eat like fucking 10 million pieces of humble pie. Because he ain't gonna be able to play the game he's used to.
He's not gonna have to do that because
he ain't gonna be able to do that. None of that shit. He's gonna have to become a regular fucking point guard, and he's gonna have to learn that shit.
You can't learn to be a point guard. It has to be in you. Or ain't.
Yeah.
Right. It ain't in him. He wants to leave a championship team. 3 years they went to the championship to be the man somewhere and maybe lose. Or I mean, that says a lot about your thinking. Everybody want to win. I mean.
I'm like, if that's the case, then he do need to go to China and shit and be on some Stephon Marbury and shit. Because he gonna be the man in China.
No. We said Stephon Marbury because when Stephon Marbury was in Minnesota with Kevin Garnett, he left.
Yeah, I know he left.
Yeah. You know why he left?
Because of KG.
No, he left.
Was overshining him.
You want to be the man?
He said,
he wanted to. KG was overshining him, and he wanted to be the man.
That's what he said.
It was about the money as well.
He said, I can't play with a dude that I'm passing the ball to that make more money than me.
Right, but guess what? So many guys, so many dudes, and that's what I'm saying. It all goes back to the coddling of the superstar, if you will. You know, from the first time you start bouncing the ball to having an audience and having people, having a fan base. Like, you know, it's even more prevalent now than it was back then. Because now you have social media, you have a camera in your face or some kind of, you know, device in your face 24/7 when you're hooping and when you're not hooping. So like now we're in an era now to whereas like you said, he want to be the man. He wants to be the guy. But every guy who plays ball wants to be the guy. Even on an amateur level, when I get on the court, I want to be the guy.
Me too.
It's some ego with that, but depending on the situation, you have to dial it back some. If you have a bigger goal in mind as a team, especially if you're, basketball is a team sport. I mean, the point guard dominates the ball, 85% of the time or whatever. But as the quarterback of the offense or whatnot, you have to put how you feel personally to the side in order to get the bigger goal accomplished. And we're such an ego-driven society in turn, especially with sports. It's like if I ain't getting mine, we won, but I ain't get mine because everybody is so brand-driven. Like my brand. A certain amount of ego goes into all that. Shaq left Orlando because of the same thing. You name any superstar who's up and packed his bag. He left because one, ego, two, money.
But see, his ego is beyond any. His ego is way beyond beyond Marbury's. The reason why I say that is because it's like what Stack's saying is he leaving a team that went to the final 3 times, but he also walking away payday because if he contract, he really got the 200-something million. Right.
But those
could it be more than that though?
They're alpha males. And we don't know, at us as fans, we don't know, we're not privy to a lot of the shit that goes on behind closed doors because
That's what I'm about to get at.
Yeah, LBJ could be a diva. He a diva on the court when he playing. So I can imagine how he is when he clowning. When he clowning, I mean, he did poor Mario Chalmers like a dog when he was in Miami.
I can't even really say that because Shaq played with him, and Shaq would have called his ass out.
But you know, with Shaq, but at that point in the road, man, Shaq was just trying to get another ring. So he acquiesced to a lot of stuff, man, that he probably saw. But then again, that was a younger LeBron James. He wasn't the LeBron James that we're looking at now as like this global icon. He was well in his way when Shaq
put on this Kyrie situation.
I don't care how I spent, man. That's some real
suspect shit to me.
Yeah, that's some real dumbass. That shit does not equal up at all.
You know,
you feel what I'm saying?
As cool as I am with a lot of people, if I don't get along with a cat,
hold on, Hurts. Would you say that again?
So just read that that Kyrie didn't like the fact that LeBron's peers was treated better than his close friends.
What?
Huh? So it was like
what happened?
Big difference in the way he was treated or whatever, or something that was noticeable.
So I think Kyrie, I think he's sick of LeBron playing GM, getting every like Dick Hurts said.
Peers was treated.
No, I feel what you're saying. See, I agree. I agree with you. Like, I mean, if it's good.
No, your points are valid too, man. You know that, right?
If the getting is good, why am I leaving? But you know, like I said, man,
ain't got shit all up in that organization. That's a whole bunch of fucking good.
I agree with that. Egos, man.
They treat LeBron's friends better than they treat my friends, and I don't like
think about you ain't think about nobody else but yourself, man. And like that's and especially as a point guard, you had to be the most selfless person on the court when you're a point guard. You know, you have to. You know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us have played the game at a certain level. And one thing you understand when you're a point guard is that, man, you are held responsible for the success of the team, and you're gonna get most of the blame when it don't go right because you're the quarterback, you're the leader, and you have to be selfless in order to get the common goal, which is to win. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds to me like maybe, because it seems like whoever LeBron wants, he goes to Gilbert and says, "Hey, I want this guy." I bet you Kyrie tried that shit.
Yeah, that's what y'all couldn't really hear what she was saying, but she was saying that Kyrie was saying that LeBron's peers was being treated better than Kyrie's peers, and he had an issue with that too, which is also part of the reason why he wanted to leave.
Goes back to the ego thing,
yeah.
Who gives a fuck how your entourage is treated? Like, as long as they're treating you fairly, it shouldn't be an issue. But LeBron hey, let's be real. LeBron is his own, financial ecosystem.
It's fucking LeBron.
This dude left Cleveland and the whole damn downtown area went to shit. He came back. Everything's like, it's like green grass and daffodils and shit now. When he left, it was Death Valley. So
right.
That dude, he when his presence as a whole, man, it creates revenue. So they're looking at the point where, hey, man, this dude brings us all our revenue. We can get a Kyrie. It's a lot of shoot first point guards out there we can go grab. That's cool. It's only one LeBron James. So
right. And if you're an owner, you better toe that line and keep him happy and fuck Kyrie. Shit, if you got to make a choice. I mean, so I would if I'm Dan Gilbert with peace, G. Find somebody else.
No, I already know that motherfucker about to get traded. There ain't no doubt. He's already voiced his displeasure. How the fuck he ain't gonna keep his ass after that shit?
Kick bricks, dude. Later.
Yeah, he acting like the same thing as LeBron.
But you know what though, man? It's like now it's been this way for a while, even with Kobe and a lot of them. A lot of players have become GMs now. They give them, they have to. I mean, you don't want to throw somebody on a team that y'all really don't get along with. So they had to be GMs. Kobe was like that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Especially in his later years, like they had to run everything through this dude because, like I said, that dude brought money. Like, yeah, the Lakers we wasn't winning and stuff, but when they came to see that dude play, and that dude put butts in the seats. So these GMs and these team owners, they're looking at revenue. Yeah, they lose a lot, but they looking at like, okay, wait, the only thing that makes me feel better about losing is getting some money.
Yep. And then you got to realize that's the meaning of franchise play.
Right.
Is Kyrie a franchise player? Is he a franchise player?
Hell, he was. I wouldn't say he was the first franchise player, but he was part of the pieces. Believe me.
Yeah. Anytime you draft somebody number one, they're projected to be that franchise. I mean, projected to take that franchise in another direction. That you know. So yeah, he's a franchise player, but he can't be considered a franchise player when you have the greatest one-on-one, no matter the greatest all-around ball player in the league. So you can't select that. You know, it's kind of like LeBron's is eclipsing, everything that he's working toward. Like he probably feels like LeBron's eclipsing him and all of his successes and accolades and all that stuff. He feels like LeBron is eclipsing him because of what LeBron brings to the table. And,
I'm telling you,
you about to be you're actually able to make a lot of moves because this dude is taking a lot of, like I said before, LeBron is taking a lot of responsibility off of him, which he should be glad to, because they'll hold his feet to the fire, man. If LeBron
that's what they say.
Yeah, if LeBron was to be like, okay, you know what? Fuck all this. I'm gonna be an all-around player. Hey, I'm gonna be in the block. I need you to feed it to me. And you start shooting all these wild, crazy shots, and you ain't feeding me, then they're gonna crucify you in the media. So LeBron kind of took that away from him. Like, man, you know what? All I want you to do, man, is shoot and help me out with handling this ball.
But you know what though? You know what too hurts? He don't get his feet held to the fire, because when Cleveland lose like that, who the first person they say?
That's what I just said. That LeBron takes a lot of that responsibility so that he don't have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And with that being said, you should be a lot more grateful and thankful. Because when you go, guess what? Whenever he goes to this next team that he's going to, guess what? They're going to kill him. If he don't go in and produce results, they're going to kill him.
Yeah, they will. That's why he got no choice but to go to a good team.
And I'm gonna tell you all this. LeBron is media savvy in terms of LeBron has his hands in a lot of media shit. So if LeBron gives them a story, guess what they're gonna do? He might be synonymous in him giving a critique or whatever. But this dude got his hands in a lot of shit. Man, I watch a show that LeBron produces, Survivor's Remorse. So I'm already knowing that
he produced that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. Damn.
This dude's reach is like, you know what I'm saying, the unseen hand, so to speak. Like I said, this dude he's a capital generator, man. I mean, anything he put his hands on. So,
well, let me ask you this.
Can I make a quick point?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that he's about to be another Scotty. He's about to be another Scottie Pippen, man. See, Scotty thought he wanted to be the man. We got in Portland and didn't have Mike to deflect that.
You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right, because a lot of times, man, like when players just leave on good terms just because they, you know what I'm saying. But when you leave because you saying you want to be the man or this, that, or somebody want to be that person, it don't always work out like that, man.
It's Scotty.
Kevin Durant and Westbrook.
One of the best role players ever.
The same thing happened to Kobe for a little bit. He had some growing pains being the main man. He got it together, but
he wanted that though. Like he wanted it good, bad, or indifferent. Like a lot of cats, they think they want that because they think it's easy to toe that line or whatever, man. But you know, again, basketball is a team sport, and I don't care what position you play. You know, it's dependent upon how well the other guy do his job. Right. Although, you know, people, you know, we play a lot of one-on-one ball or whatever, but you still need that person. If that person doesn't make that pick, or if that person doesn't roll, or that person don't, you know, help out on the defense, on weak side defense or whatever, you know.
Or better yet, draw that offensive attention away. See, that's what LeBron does for him.
That's what I was saying.
That's your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had a deflector by playing with LeBron. Now, I'm telling you, if he goes to any team in the East, his career is over.
Yeah, he's gonna suck. I'm saying he's never gonna be shit. That's my prediction.
Okay, here's my next question: will they trade him?
Oh, no doubt. One thing you can't do, you can't go into this season and it being toxic as it is. Like you cannot go to training camp in preseason ball with them still being in the same confines. You have to pull the trigger on this, because if you don't, he's not going to put his best foot forward. I'm going to tell you, I'm not saying dude he'll tank, but it's just toxic, and you have to disband that.
Any other team? Yeah. I'm sorry, Harris.
Because LeBron not going to be there next year. Let's be real. LeBron not going to be there next year. So you might as well just see what you can get for Kevin Love. Kyrie going to be gone, and LeBron going to exit stage left.
He's always a trading chip. Kevin Love's always in some package to go somewhere.
Right.
That's good. I think from what I hear, Gilbert told him that was his team and all that when Wiggins arrived, and he felt betrayed, and he don't trust Gilbert no more. People were saying stay another year. He said I don't trust him. So you know what? I agree. I think when he does go to that team in the East, he's done. And like you said, there's no team. It's the Cavs, and this closest second is like
Boston or Washington.
Number 8 in fucking West.
Us in Boston or Atlanta. No, us in Toronto.
Y'all don't need him. Y'all got one of the best point guards in the league. Shit.
No, I'm just saying, like teams in the East that can contend in the East. You know what I'm saying?
That means you have to get rid of
Kyle
Lowry too. If you send him to Toronto, you got to get rid of Kyle Lowry, which I thought Kyle Lowry would be out of there, but he just re-upped. So, like I said, it's so topsy-turvy right now because you got so many. Every point guard prototypically plays the same way now. And you don't have a pass first type of point
John
guard.
Stockton ass motherfucker,
like Chris Paul maybe, and maybe Lonzo Ball coming in.
Yeah, that's all you got is Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, because
we'll see how De'Aaron Fox do, because he seemed like he could do that. He's just like super quick right now, but he looked like he can be
Ricky Rubio.
Rubio.
That you better watch.
Did y'all see the boy? I know Hurts probably watched Summer League. I don't know if anyone else watched Summer League, but there's a cat that played for fucking Portland. Mexican cat, I think his name's Son Gutierrez.
His son is nice.
Can't miss him.
Yeah, that motherfucker got dimers.
Watch out for that Timberwolves team, man.
I tell you what,
I'm already watching out for the T-Wolves.
The boy Lonzo Ball, man. He need to be on the team with some weapons, man. Lonzo Ball.
The Timberwolves are actually looking at Kyrie as well. If he goes to Minnesota, you have Jimmy Butler, you have Karl Anthony Towns, then you got the Wiggins cat. Unless they want to get Wiggins back. So
the thing is, if he go to the T-Wolves, then he's gonna have to not play the game that he knows.
Exactly.
That shit ain't gonna work.
I heard they was in talks with the T-Wolves, but I don't give a damn where he go at. If he go anywhere in the East, it's like I'm telling you, his career is done. It's done, man.
He has to go to a team he has to go to a contender. That's the only thing he could do.
I think he has to reform his game a bit in terms of
he's got to grow.
The mentality of score first, then see what's out there. I think he just has to change it. I don't think his career is over. I just think he has to reinvent himself to the point where
when I say his career is over, when I say his career is over, I'm not saying. What I mean is he'll never see another championship.
But that's the thing, though. See, like I said before, he's able to check that off his list. Like, okay, I got a championship. Now it's about building my stuff up, and getting this money. Like I said, the days of cats having integrity about team concept and all that shit is out the window pretty much. Niggas don't even care about losing no more. So as long as they're getting paid.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying that his best bet.
That's a good example.
His best bet is to go to fucking Spurs. That way he can somewhat learn how to be a fucking team player.
I don't think the Spurs might have enough money for him.
I don't know.
Because Gasol just took a pay cut to remain.
Yeah, he
so
did.
There's money out there, but they're gonna have to move. They're going to move some pieces. Like you can't have the team constructed.
And what's the name? They let what's the name go, right? That was it Simmons. He gone,
Simmons,
right?
Yeah, Simmons gone. Simmons played.
They fucked up for that one. I was like, I don't know why they let him go, man.
They cleared enough cap room to probably get Kyrie with the except they might have to sign a trade with with a future with some draft picks or whatever. But if management really wants him, you got to see too how he gels with Kyrie. I mean, not Kyrie, Kawhi.
Because Kawhi,
it's not gonna work.
Centerpiece for that team. So like I said before, you have to reshape your thinking in terms of how you approach your game, because if you're there to win a championship, their franchise players already set in stone there. So you're gonna be in the same situation that you were in before when you was in Cleveland. So
I know how they
get younger player.
I know exactly how they can get Kyrie.
How?
Get rid of fucking Aldridge ass.
Hell yeah.
But see, the problem is, again, him doing this shows where his head's at. I think it's a character problem. I don't think he's capable as a person of what you're saying. He has the talent to do it, but you want to leave a championship caliber team because of your fucking ego. That says a lot.
Good point.
But look at the time. Look at the times that we're in right now. Niggas ain't really worried about that shit no more. He got his ring.
No. But I'm saying Spurs management is gonna see that too. He's not gonna fit their scheme. That's not gonna work. They probably won't even pick him. That's my prediction. They're not gonna pick him. They don't pick guys like him.
Well, in the upcoming months, this story will unfold in some of the most interesting. We'll have some interesting dialogue behind this because which talk this stuff is this?
This is what I say. I say, motherfucking. They trade his ass. They trade him to the Knicks for fucking Carmelo and and Derrick Rose.
Oh, right, because they don't have a system. Right? That's the best
he's already trying to make his way to Cleveland anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So fuck, just give him.
They don't have Jamal Crawford.
That makes the most sense.
Oh, who said something about Jamal Crawford?
Isn't he a Cavalier now?
No, Jamal Crawford with the T-Wolves. That's why I'm watching out for these motherfuckers. The T-Wolves has got squad.
Crawford's like 38 years old, man. He ain't.
I don't give a fuck. That's Jamal Crawford. That's points off the bench.
Still play.
Is he? I think he's with Atlanta.
No. Jamal Crawford was with the fucking Timberwolves.
Wait a minute, hold up, man. Because they traded him back to Atlanta.
They did?
And they three-way trade, yeah.
Oh no! I swear they said Jamal Crawford was with
the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they might have bought him out of his contract in Atlanta.
They bought his contract out in Atlanta, but he's with the T-Wolves.
Gotcha. Okay, I've been missing out.
But I think Kyrie, that's the best fit for him is New York because they don't really have a system. You're talking about
that's
bringing
what
a guy
I'm saying.
with an ego, right? I think that's the better fit for him.
And too, he's from East Orange, so that's kind of like playing his own backyard. So
it is a system,
right.
Because you're talking about setting an established system down in Spurs. They're not gonna let that happen. Nope.
Yeah. Well, like I said, most of these guys they played for Pop in the Olympics and stuff. So if you're lending your talents to the Spurs, you already know what to
expect from Pop.
So you're not gonna say, well, I'm going to play for the Spurs, and because you're not gonna unseat Popovich in that
That's what the fuck you ain't. It ain't gonna be no Boogie Cousins fucking George Karl situation.
Let me tell you, man. This is how I look for Kyrie. He right now, his main goal is to break some type of records and get a couple of dollars. That's it. That's all he wants.
Yeah.
Because evidently, you
got the ring already.
You add all this other stuff up. You're looking for now is a couple records, whatever, and a couple hours. You don't care about winning no more because if you did, you would have stayed.
If they didn't win if they would have won the championship this year, do you think Kyrie would have still been on this?
No,
he would have still left.
He still would have left, I think, because like I said, I feel like he would have still left. Like I said,
he was still left.
He was able to check those off his list, and after that, man, he's ready. He's ready to ride out because, like I said, his legacy, which to a degree I can understand, his legacy is more important to him. But his legacy is important to him, and I guess he's looking at his legacy from the standpoint like I'm never going to get X accomplished if I don't do Y. You know what I'm saying? So, and although it might seem contorted and kind of twisted and selfish, which it is, that's probably his thought process going toward it.
I like to see the bucket list, man, because damn, I thought the goal was to win a goddamn championship. And you said,
we in a different age now. Niggas ain't worried about that shit.
I'm saying, you know, the time has passed me by, man.
They're not worried about it. They're not worried about it early in their career.
Right.
When they get
oh yeah.
See,
when you 15 when you 15 seasons in, now you thinking about it.
Something one time that made a lot of sense. He said sometimes it's bad to win a championship early in your career. Because you win it that one time
to go for.
Nah, if you
after you get that ring, now like what the fuck are you playing for?
No. This is what he said. He said, early in your career, you're gonna be chasing, and you may not never get it again. Because you got it so early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the damn Marino. I feel bad for that dude.
Yeah, because he's about to be because he's about to be Stevie Franchise and watch it manage to drinking. But it's just like you just be a great offensive player and that you're just a great offensive player. Like LeBron, Shell, you'd be like, what's his face? Melo, same thing. Okay.
He had a Hail Mary's chance to be close to Allen Iverson. Now he just destroyed that, man.
Yeah.
Only thing he got over Iverson because they was trying to compare them two.
I think John Wall is more Iverson than
I would say that too. Shit.
Nice,
I never thought Iverson when I think of Kyrie.
It's nice.
A lot of people did, man. They had it on ESPN because of the ball handling and all that. You know what I'm saying? And
I just thought he was a cat with handles, and Iverson never even came into the picture.
Yeah,
I don't think he got the heart. I don't think he has the heart of Iverson.
Yeah, he does. I can't say Kyrie does because he attacks the basket.
Yeah,
he definitely attacks the basket.
He attacks the basket, but he like in terms of his handles, like you look at the way John Wall handles is kind of like it's reminiscent of Iverson. Like when I see Kyrie dribble, it's like he's part of the Harlem Globetrotters. Like
when Kyrie got handles, Kyrie's effective dribbling, but it's too much.
Right,
Iverson does his move 1-2 times and he gone.
He doing it
for fucking 20 ISO moves, then drive to the hole.
That's like John Wall. John Wall get you, he got you, and he gone.
Yeah, he gone dunk layup.
Guys are still
nice. That's one of my favorite point guards in the league. I love John
Wall. You know what they
nice, man.
I mean, Iverson, my dude. I'm a Georgetown fan. Always been since the 80s, early 80s.
And same here.
Well, damn, Kyrie.
Yeah, I hate to see him fuck you up his career, man. You seem like a nice dude, man, but you about to go to Stevie Franchise fall down the abyss, route.
Man, and Steve Francis is like one of my favorite dudes to watch, man. Like one of my favorite guards to watch. Him, Starberry, and AI. Man, I was like, man, that's when basketball, man. That's when they had a real point guard renaissance. Cause you still have people like Strickland still playing,
right? Andre Miller, don't forget Andre Miller.
Andre Miller, I ain't heard that name in so long.
Andre Miller, about 42 years old, he's still playing ball.
Shit, like so, who would you think would be the last of that era that play like that?
Like who? Like
as a point guard, just that style of play, Steve Francis and everyone else. I would say Baron Davis.
BD, right? BD.
Yeah. Franchise started was in his prime. He was he brought the monster shit to the goddamn point guard position. Dunking, catching.
Yeah, the only thing we got close to that is Westbrook. That's the only thing we got close to that.
Oh no. Well, Westbrook, yeah.
That motherfucker's strong. He said he's stronger than a bull.
He got hops out the gym. It's ridiculous. Like, damn.
He's
an athlete too. That joke is
why did he give
Paul's my favorite.
Such a hard time, Mel? I never understood that. Why they give Westbrook such a hard time all the time? Because
shot selection. Come on. I mean,
he
dumb shit down the stretch. Like, what you doing, man?
Yeah, he got a dumb shot selection, but he ain't nowhere near J.R. Smith level.
He was J.R. Smith, but with a better shot.
I don't know, man. Hey, y'all clown J.R. Smith though, man. But hey, when they needed him, Son was pulling. Dude,
hey, I ain't gonna lie. That game, the game 4, that motherfucker
shit.
was making some crazy shit.
But you know
I didn't expect that.
You know what that is though. Again, you know how we were talking about ego and talking about getting yours and being the man. Same thing with J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith was a highly touted kid coming out of Jersey.
Freehold, man. Freehold Township, bro.
So you think about, like I said, when you so used to being in a certain light and your role or your position is diminished, yeah, that's when the ego seeps in. Just like J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith should I don't know if this year if he was the starting 2. I think he got moved around a lot. I think Tyronn Lue moved him around a lot. But
no, he started. He was hurt. He was hurt for a while.
Yeah, but I think if you have more, a lot of times J.R. Smith shots come because Kyrie ain't shooting it or LeBron ain't shooting it, but they didn't work him enough in that offense. I think I said, man, they don't give him nearly enough shot. A lot of times,
man, he was averaging like 2 or 4 points, man. You know what I'm saying? He was averaging
but nah, what I'm
he
saying,
was in the teams that year before though. But he was in the teams.
The thing is, it comes to when it comes to fucking JR. The only time he's open is when LeBron drives and he dishes the ball out. Because Kyrie rarely does that. So
yeah, there's nothing drawn up in him. So the shots he gets, it's not because it's drawn up in him to get those shots. He gets those shots because he breaks the code. Like, okay, well, you know what?
Yeah, he breaks
it. I got a great question.
Because he averaged 12.4 and 15 16.
I need you guys. I got a good idea. I want you guys to name all 5 starting all defensive team.
Gary Payton gonna be my point guard off top.
Yep. What you say, brother? I got to agree with you.
Gary Payton.
See, I'm
gonna
laugh at my choices though.
I had to think about that for Gary gonna be my point guard.
That's gonna say world be free.
I was gonna say, but you know what I was gonna say though? See, y'all may not remember this cat, but Sidney Moncrief at the 2. That motherfucker.
Arkansas, brother.
Sidney Moncrief, boy. Whoo, that would be my 2. That was a defensive genius.
Played for the Milwaukee Bucks.
My 2 would be Stacey Augman.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Moncrief, but I agree with you on the guard. And then on the 3, who's the 3? Good 3 defense.
Take Scotty.
I also had Scotty as my 3 too.
Yep, Scotty. That's a good one. Scotty. Yep. The 4, I'll take. Who's a good damn 4? There's a few good 4s.
Garnett.
That's a good one. Garnett. Horace Grant.
I take a young Big Ben.
He's a center.
Now I'm gonna have Draymond as my
4,
my power, and I may have Ben as my center. Maybe not center.
Maybe Xavier McDaniel or
X-Man.
Oh, the X-Man could defend, man. He's a good one.
Yeah. And score.
Yep, and
X was like a 2010 dude back in the day, even when he was with
X-Man.
He was a 2010 dude.
And then, of course, center, we got to go either Mutombo or
Bill Russell.
Akeem, Bill Russell.
Yeah, it was going to be either Russell or Mutombo for me as center.
Yep.
Hey,
Who's the 4? Who's the 4?
My 4.
X-Man. I named the 4.
Yeah, he said his 4 is X-Man.
Audio Vault just said a good point. Jordan ain't number 2?
Nah.
Defensively?
Nope.
I'll take
not my 2. Jordan got defense. Don't get me wrong, but he wasn't a defensive specialist.
You know why?
Jordan got defense, no doubt.
You know why?
I'm naming shutdown.
You know why they couldn't say Jordan is because like a lot of the point guards he checked, the NBA wasn't heavy with athletic point guards at that time, so he kind of had a load on his hands. And even the point guards and two guards that were checking him back then, it wasn't really a lot of them that could stop, that was known to be defensive stoppers. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of them wasn't even athletic.
That's a good point.
Like he was.
Yeah,
like
Jordan out here going against deadlift strength and shit.
Yeah, he out here got John Stockton guard named Craig Elo. Come on, man.
Yeah. Craig Elo.
Yeah. I'm gonna say my point guard would have to be Isaiah.
Defense? Wow.
Defense. Yeah.
Impressive.
That dude, hey, wait, hold up. Because that dude, he led the league in steals a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Joe
D.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Right,
there you go. There you go.
Almost named her too. That's a good choice.
There you go.
Joe D.
That's what's up. Yeah, Joe D was nice.
Defensive three. I gotta say Pippen. I wanted to say Elgin Baylor, but I don't remember enough about Elgin Baylor. But he was pretty deep. Just for his stats alone. But I'm gonna say Pippen because I remember this from my era. Defensive power forward gotta be Rodman. And,
Rodman.
And center, I'm going to say defensive. The most defensive center that I could think of in the history is going to be Bill Russell. I would have said Chamberlain, but Russell was more defensive geared than I'll say Russell.
All right, that's good. Good.
That's my 5.
You got watch it. Did you name one, CX?
Yeah, I basically put one to go with Stacks now.
Oh, okay.
Stacks and RTO put one to go.
Shit,
I agree with all his choices. It's about one or two. Yeah,
it's cool, man.
Yeah, I would have to go with Hurst's too.
Hey man, stop. Hey, so you don't want to agree with me, Stacks? We got beef now. So hey,
I was co-signing you when you were picking. I'm like, oh, y'all, okay, yep. I said you were right.
I got my Rodman.
I'm just joking.
Dumars,
Yeah,
Dumars is good too. Dumars is good. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go with Joe on my 2.
Used to put him on Jordan. Yeah,
right. And that's why I said Joe.
Remember the Jordan rules?
Yeah, because ain't no way in the world a 6'3" guard supposed to be able to sew up a 6'6" guard with mad hops like a shirt.
But
man,
that 6'6" guard like putting that ball on the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would say
I'm still rolling with Mox.
GP, Joe Dumars, Pippen 3, maybe Rick Mahorn 4.
Ooh, God about Rick Mahorn.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about Rick Mahorn, but yo, that whole fucking bad boy team, man, had. So,
I don't know, man.
You're never gonna get a team
that bad boy team was like penitentiary.
Vanny the microwave.
That was some straight up nigga ball though. There ain't no doubt on that.
The bench was sick. The bench was sick, man. Y'all had one of the best benches that motherfucker could dream of. Lambert wasn't a bad defender either. He was a
man. If he was playing right now, he'd be suspended out the league forever.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Oh, y'all want people to forget about his Mo Cheeks on the point guard tip. He was a good defender.
Yeah. Mo Cheeks was no joke. I think he broke records in steals.
Yeah. Mo Cheeks was nice. Ooh.
Hey, you know what? Let's pause Mo Cheeks, shall we?
He was a great defender, man. People never mention him, man. I don't know why he doesn't come up, man. Defensive specialist.
I don't know why Joe Dumars don't come up as much either, man.
Like, man.
Because it's kind of like when we were just talking about the Spurs a minute ago, and that's why the Spurs draft the way they draft. They draft egoless, selfless dudes to play that system.
Right.
And same thing with New England. See, the people they have in charge, they understand that hey, we need selfless people in order for this thing to work. If you bring ego, if you bring ego into the situation, it's gonna falter. And that's why when you look at the Spurs, it took Greg Popovich a couple of years to get that formula the way he wanted it. And like now, like if Greg Popovich, is no longer a coach, it's only because it's by his own doing that he doesn't want to coach anymore.
Right.
Because you're seeing that his system is proven. If cats play within the system, they good. So it's not like, I didn't get my check like that. Like to me, Aldridge doesn't fit that scheme, and that's why
that's what he don't do.
Yeah, it's like RT was saying. Like if they were to make a sign trade to send him to Cleveland, and they use that bait or send him and Kevin Love there and get Aldridge in a draft pick, They'd be good. They'd be straight.
They should take Love. Love fits their system. I think
exactly.
Kyrie,
that's what
that's a perfect choice.
Love, no doubt. So all the Jazz got to go.
Yeah,
I see Kevin Love in that system.
Aldridge he's clearly not comfortable in that system. Like, I mean, you watch him play. Dude seems like he's uninterested at times. Like, I'm serious, man. Dude,
he can't even face the basket.
No,
he can't even face the basket either. He can't play with his face towards the basket or nothing.
Yeah, he's too ball dominant. He want 30,000 touches like in Portland. You know, that's not that system.
And he left a good situation in Portland. Very good situation in Portland.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like again, that's selfishness, you know what I'm saying? Or he wasn't selfless enough to be like, okay, well, you know what? We got Dame here, we got the young cat.
Yeah, he wanted to win immediately.
Right. So, I don't know, man.
Just look if he would have stayed in Portland right now. Portland be like damn near they'll be above the fucking Clippers. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Portland would be like number 4.
Damn Eagles, man. They mess up. People do dumb shit because Eagles emotional, not rational.
I'm thinking Keyshawn Johnson with "Give me the damn ball."
He couldn't get open his slow ass.
Like, who wants that on your fucking team? You the quarterback.
He was a turtle, man.
My star wide receiver, which is possession receiver, no speed whatsoever. Got a hand though. Right in the damn book. Give me the damn ball. We sitting 1-15. This motherfucker. Give me the damn ball.
4-9 and shit.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, hold on, watch out, man. Hey, that dude helped us win the Super Bowl, man.
You right. He settled
man,
down.
why you gotta bring that shit up, Hurts? I don't want to
slow as hell.
Man, fuck your Super Bowl.
You went a 5-2 and shit.
The only reason why y'all went that year was John Gruden that had that team. That was already John Gruden.
It was already assembled, man. They should have left Tony Dungy where he was at, man.
Man, fuck y'all Super Bowl.
Gruden was like, I'm gonna have fun on this one. That was
the saddest shit, man. We had motherfuckers go to the Super Bowl to end up MIA. Like, I forgot who it was, but this nigga just totally disappeared.
Got all nervous and shit.
This is when this motherfucker went on the running bench or some shit, like
center or something.
Yeah, it was like, I forget who it was, but he just straight disappeared.
Yeah, he got this.
Fuck, niggas, the Super Bowl. What the fuck?
What was the cat named? Is it Janikowski?
Yeah. No, not Janikowski. Romanowski.
No. Romanowski is the racist dude. That's
you talking about the quarterback, right? You talking about your quarterback?
No. Our quarterback was there, but we had a player who straight up disappeared during the Super Bowl.
He was like a long snapper, some bullshit.
I forget who it was, but this nigga just straight MIA.
Wow.
Hey, y'all the same fucking playbook. The same when Gruden left, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Who was y'all coach? Callahan that year? Was that
Callahan? Yep, Callahan.
Oh, man.
God damn it, man.
Y'all got tucked. The tuck rule a couple years later.
Nah, that was a year before.
I thought that was
year in 2001. We played.
That's right.
2002.
That's right.
Hey man, fuck you.
But y'all had the team though. That Buck defense. I seen a story on that, man. Y'all built that shit from the bottom, from the ground up, man. God, Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, John.
They was killing shit, man.
Goddamn. Y'all had did they have Abraham on that team? Oh man, y'all
wasn't
had,
that when they had
John Lynch.
Cadillac Wills running back, right?
Yeah,
Alstott.
Yeah, Mike Alstott.
Brad Smith. Didn't Brad Smith with y'all quarterback? Y'all had the squad, man. Y'all definitely deserve to win that year, man.
Man, fuck that squad.
Yeah, man. Y'all
bullshit.
Hey, man, you should be happy right now, man. Your Raiders aren't in the shitter anymore. Y'all got your boy, the Beast. You know what I mean? Y'all moving.
You say that's a good thing, though. Look, y'all moving, man. Everything's on the up and up. Yeah, y'all moving.
Got a new stadium. Got a new stadium.
Man, fuck out of here.
It might not be where you wanted at, but y'all got a new stadium.
Man, we didn't do shit after that Super Bowl. Okay, we was like fucking winning 3 games at entire fucking 15 years after that shit.
All right. I
We didn't start winning until fucking 2015.
Hey, I'll say this, man. This goes for the Tampa fans. Y'all better stick with that quarterback, man. Don't give up on him too soon, man.
I think James is good, man. We just got to get an offensive line that will protect him as if his name was Tom Brady.
Right.
You talking about the crab burglar over there?
Yeah, keep away from the snow crabs.
Watch out, man. We ain't messing with old soft bones over there.
Here's my thing. Now you see, the Eagles been doing this shit for 17 years. They've been winning. They've been winning with no top players. Like you think that one GM would maybe want to see what the formula was in New England, how you can just get anybody. Hey, you want to catch a football? Get on the line over there. You're going to be the wide receiver. You're going to be tight end. You play running back.
Coach K.
But you think about it, New England ran their shit just like the Spurs did. They got a bunch of like no-name motherfuckers and brought them up, and they win.
Right. The formula,
the Coach K formula.
That's the same as the Warriors. Same shit. Got a bunch of no-name motherfuckers and brought them up, and voila.
Don't even try that shit.
I'm talking about before. Look, hold on. The Warriors when we was ass, when we brought fucking Steph in. Steph wasn't out here balling like that. I mean, nobody was. The best player we had, we let him go, was motherfucking Monte Ellis.
Monte Ellis,
Don't try that shit.
David Lee was all right with y'all too.
David Lee, it's not like we as soon as they all came in, motherfuckers was getting championships. That shit was built.
I think they should have kept Monte though. Although Clay is
some Tommy motherfucker though. Let me say
inconsistent. Yeah,
but like Monte was playing for Indiana for the past couple years, doesn't fit. Like matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this. His game, that's why he couldn't stay in Golden State, because his game and Steph's game was too similar. And so at some point you got to
wasn't coming off the bench.
Right, you got to reform your game a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, gonna have one motherfucker doing turnaround J's without jumping.
Man, in high school, Monte put up 64 on my cousin, on my cousin's team. High school, put up 64. Man, he didn't play the third quarter.
Hey, he ain't related to Dale Ellis.
Oh, hey, yo,
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Hey, you remember this cat who's played for Memphis, Jaron Howard? From Jersey. Yo, he came to our school and like lit us up for 100 points. Anyway, we thought this kid was gonna be the best thing since like Magic Johnson, dude. I heard him.
You talking about
Wagner.
My bad, Wagner. Jawan Howard.
Wagner.
I remember
Marcel, man.
I remember Jawan Wagner.
He came to our high school, yo. It was like, yo, we couldn't even like this high school. It was like one of them Christmas tournaments. Like, yo, this dude 100 points. Yo, like, yo, that's the dude right there. He played for AC or something, yo. So. What the fuck happened to him?
He was from Camden. He had a liver condition or something like that, man. So he played for the Cavaliers. He was there with LeBron.
That's right. He was. Yep.
Yeah, he was. DeJuan Wagner was.
DeJuan Wagner, yo.
He had a condition, man. That
he said DeJuan Wagner. Okay.
Yeah.
DeJuan Wagner. My bad. It's been so long, man. My bad memories.
Colitis or some shit.
Yeah, he had something going on with his intestines or his liver or something like that, and they prohibited him from playing long term. But that dude was the truth. Even he came to play for Memphis for that year.
Yep.
Man, dude was the truth.
Got his daddy a job there too.
Mm-hmm. His assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, funny you said something about Stevie franchise, man. I remember my little homeboy was going to college up by Hagerstown, up Allegheny College. And he used to write me when I was in Vietnam. He said, I'm up here playing for, so that was a junior college. He was like, I'm up here playing junior college. Said this little youngin up here playing with me. And I'm like, who is it? He said, Steve Francis. This because Steve Francis went to Allegheny to get into Maryland because his grades wasn't right.
Like prep school type shit?
No, that was junior college.
Okay.
48.
You know, a lot of cats, you go Admiral Farragut and shit, like little preppy little schools and shit.
Basketball high.
Yeah, right. We got that CBA down where I'm from. Like an all Christian boys school.
Yeah, they have one up in Maryland, like up by Hagerstown that Gerald Wilkins' son and all of them went to Prospect Hall. Prospect Hall up there, I think.
So Let me ask y'all. So the ball kid. What do we think? Is he gonna be paying out or what? From what we've seen, just for a few games.
Honestly,
nah.
I think he's going to be okay. But
I do too.
Summer league is one thing. NBA season is a whole different beast. But I think he has the actual potential to actually be everything he was in the summer league. If he drowns out all the white noise. If he go on the court and do his due, I mean, the sky's the limit. But if he starts to let all the white noise, and all the critics and the pundits, if he listens to all the shit, that's out there, he won't last long. But I think he built for it though. I think we'll be fine.
I think he's gonna get torched for a little bit, which he definitely need that. You know what I'm saying?
That's all in the learning though.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get torched. He's gonna get torched in the beginning because everybody in the league gonna be trying to go at him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is how he gonna recuperate from that. That's what I want to see, how he recuperate, how he take it. But from what I've seen in the summer league, he needs to be on the team with a bunch of scorers. Because the way he's actually the point guard, man. Like that point guard that we were just talking about that you don't see in the league no more. He is that one.
He must be talking about Ball.
Yeah, he that one.
Yeah, no, the boy is a point guard. He's a true point guard.
He is that one.
No doubt about that.
I got somebody, a good friend of mine. He's young, so he don't know no better. But he asked me one day who I thought, this was a couple years ago. He asked me who I thought was the best point guard in the NBA. I said Rajon Rondo, and he looked at me like, "Man, are you crazy? You got X, you got him, you got this dude, you got this dude, you got this dude." I'm like, man, I said, but you ain't asking. You asked me who's the best point guard in terms of
the best player.
I said the best point guard is Rajon Rondo. So what makes you say that? I said,
that motherfucker got dimers.
Right. I said he makes the people around him better. That's what the point guard position is. You're the floor general. You're the quarterback. A quarterback can't throw the ball to go catch it himself. He needs targets to hit. You know what I'm saying? I said, so he's like, he's there. I had to explain the whole point guard, position to him again. Like, man, look, that's what you want in a point guard. You want a dude that can set up other people, man, and make them successful. Because you can get yours if you want them type of dudes that got a nice jump or whatever. You're not worried about your offense as much as you worry about their offense. This dude's almost getting a triple double every time he stepped foot on the court. And Rajon Rondo is 6'2". He was grabbing at least 10 rebounds.
For real, that's awesome.
Hurts. That dude got some long ass arms, man. Some big hands.
That man can scratch his knees standing up.
Yeah, he got some long ass arms, man.
Yeah, and had pretty good hops too for a minute. I mean, when he,
Yeah.
That's why I say motherfucking Paul George need to go to the Lakers because that'd be a perfect fit.
Hey,
he got an actual point guard and he could do the scoring and what's the name can run this shit.
Speaking of Rondo, I'm ready to see Anthony Davis. I want to see him. I need to see this man in the playoffs doing something, man. I think this dude.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time before you see that though.
Yeah, he's signed a
long time. As long as he in New Orleans.
They got Rondo down there.
They got rid of Tyreek Evans. They got rid of. I want to say they got rid of.
They should have busters, man. Tyreek sucks. Man.
Tyreek is a baller, bro.
Inconsistent as hell, injury prone too. God.
Now I'll give you injury prone. I won't say he's inconsistent, but you got a team that's full of the same type of players on stack. You ain't gonna get much, So you got to balance it out though. Like Tyreek when he played college here, man, he was exceptional. Dude was, man, he was on the shit. But I think
they got John Starks
Yeah, when you don't take care of yourself, man, like physically, especially when you put all that wear and tear on your body when you're hooping, like they hoop, man, you can expect some shit to happen,
Right.
Is it conditioning or something? Because he'll torch and do his thing and then just disappear the next game up in roller coaster game.
I think it's conditioning, but I think it's more than anything. I think it's a mental block.
I'm talking with him, you see him.
I think most of the time it be mental. It don't be a lot of these cats don't have a lot of physical disabilities, man. It be mental deficiencies that, you know, that hold them back. It ain't the physical shit. It's the mental part of the game.
Right.
You know, if dudes ain't hitting you know, 20 points by the half, they don't think they doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And they try to do too much in the second half and try to compensate.
You ever seen a box score with a dude and took like 29 shots and he only hit 7?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. That person is trying too hard to compensate for, compensate for them, you know, not showing up. And so when that happens, you got to get other people involved. You know, even if that's not your game per se, you have to do something to kind of make up the fact that you're not on point that day.
Right.
Damn.
I've seen Melo put up 35 shots, man, and hit 10 of them. I'm like, goddamn, dude. Like, you couldn't have got 10 assists?
Well, you know, I know if I'm in the game and my shot not working, then I'm gonna try to do better on the boards. Or, you know, I know as a pro that my shot's not gonna, you know, either I can't keep shooting because I'm gonna ruin shots with someone else that's out. So I'm gonna try to set screens and grab the boards and some other shit, man. I think that's the difference.
Your shooting percentage is gonna be 1.171 after you get through.
I'm like a Dennis Rodman type of dude. I always was. You know, I can score, but I like to get in the paint and just bang out and you know, grab boards. And I'll get the garbage off the rim and whatever like that. You pause me, you son of a bitch. I tell you what. I knew I said something plausible in there.
Everything's gonna be plausible when we talk about basketball.
I need a pause manual for Christmas.
Ain't no way to get out. There ain't no way to get out that shit.
That would be a dope title right there too. The pause. You know how the Wu-Tang had the Wu-Tang manual.
Yeah.
The pause manual.
Waiting for it, man. Pause manual.
I'm working on it.
I played in high school, man.
Hey, this nigga right said on the whole chat. Working on it. Black delegation select Eminem.
I used to like passing out dimes, man. I was playing ball, man. High school. Like, I used to like the dime, do like hit the lane, man. Guy standing there.
Stacks, you remind me of a dude that throwing elbows and shit, motherfucker bleeding and shit.
Now the slim dude in high school, man. I was like 170, 175. Wasn't big.
All I'm gonna say is I'm an East Bay cat, and you know how we get down with the diamonds out here. Like,
man, I'm gonna tell you something, dude.
And dunks all day.
I still think Demetrius Hook Mitchell is probably the best player that never did anything with his talent.
Preach.
If you don't know who Demetrius Hook Mitchell is, please Google him. Please YouTube him. This dude, I don't see how this dude didn't make it. Well, I know why he didn't make it. So
yeah, we know why, but
right.
You know,
like man.
And so if any of y'all used to watch the N1,
you got a jail suit on. That's why I didn't Google.
Right.
If any of y'all used to watch the N1 shit, like if you watched the N1 when they was on tour, this is like maybe 2006 or 7 or somewhere around there. There was an episode when they came out to the Bay and they had Hook play, and he was out here balling, and he had just broke his wrist the other day or some shit. Still out here balling on cats. Like, of course, he wasn't hella effective, but you know, they just had him on the damn squad just to pay homage because you know, dude's a legend.
Man,
this dude short. Was he 5'10" or something?
5'8", 5'9".
Yeah,
dude jumped over a damn car with a 10-speed strapped on top of it.
Wow.
Those are hops. Those are hops, bro. Like
we got 50-inch vertical.
Man, shit, probably more than that.
Probably higher.
Man, I did not know the GOAT died in '98, man.
Yeah.
Earl Manigault?
I thought he was still alive, man. What is my fucking thinking that?
Yeah, man, you ought to be ashamed to be from the New Jersey, New York area.
You're right. Plus, I've been up to the Rucker plenty of times, man.
So what's his skill level like? So, could he play Hook? You know, Mitchell?
Hell yeah, he can play.
All the video I'm seeing is dunks. I'm not seeing anything.
Every player who's ever came out of the Bay Area, whose NBA status, they say the same. Like, man, like I wasn't supposed to make it before Hook did. Like, man, like this dude was like the truth. But you know how a lot of cats who, and we have a lot of players like that here in Memphis that. Cold, ice cold with the rock, but they
Made
believe
some dumb decisions.
They made a lot of crazy decisions, and that it derailed them. You know,
we had a lot of players that come out of this area. A lot of them. Matter of fact, one of them that just came out of our area just won a goddamn NBA championship.
She remind me of like people like Marcus Liberty, them type cats. Just wash out.
Man, damn. Where you find that name at?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at old pictures of Pam Grier.
I was a big college, basketball fan. I knew them cats, man.
Man, Marcus Liberty, man.
And y'all ever stop and look at some old pictures of Pam Grier?
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
On y'all era, like X3 Hip is another one, man. Maryland, y'all had a lot of busts, man. Booth, all them niggas. I thought them dudes were doing something, man.
Yeah, but we had a lot of them that went in.
No, I'm not talking about like the Terps, man. They had a good team. Some of them squads, they just never made it.
Some good squads.
To be honest with you, man, like the Terps, Maryland wasn't really the best school in the area to go to. That's why a lot of people on that really, they got drafted from Maryland. Wasn't really, a lot of them they came from here, but that wasn't the first school a lot of people from Maryland and DC went to.
Georgetown all day, huh?
Georgetown and other schools.
VTech. Not VTech. Georgetown. What else? What else is in that area?
Shit, we had
ODU.
No, it's only two. It's like three Division One, 3 or 4 Division Ones. You got Georgetown, George Washington, UMD, and I don't count Virginia Union and Virginia Tech. I don't even count them ones.
Right. And the squads are garbage. So well, Virginia Tech is, but they probably going to the ACC too. That's another thing. Them other ACC schools that have better rep. Maryland fell off, man. After the Lefty Driesell era, they were kind of no, they had one under. Was it Wade? They got that in Wade in 2002, right? That one was that Bob Wade?
No, it wasn't Bob.
That was Wade. That's what's your name?
That's Gary. What's his face? Right?
Gary Williams. Yeah.
Gary Williams. Right. Yeah. That was a good squad. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a nice squad. That's Baxter in them, right? Is that too far back?
That's too far. No. That's Baxter was there.
That was right before Dixon in there, right?
No, because Baxter was on the team with Dixon.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was Baxter.
You had Warren Dixon. You had LeBron Prophet. It was LeBron.
Yeah, what happened to him too, man? Prophet. There you go. That's another.
No, he's not from Maryland. He's from Delaware.
No, I'm saying, but the squad. I'm talking. He didn't do it.
He went in the NBA. He went in the NBA. He was playing with the Wizards. He retired. He was there with Jordan now. When Jordan was there.
No, he's only in the league like 4 years maybe, and then he played everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, he played it because when I was living on the Eastern Shore, he from Seaford, Delaware, and I used to work with some dudes from Seaford, Delaware. They knew him, like they knew him and what's the dude that played for the Orioles?
He did like 4 years, looking at his the rest of his overseas.
I never really was only 4 people whoever played for Maryland. I was a fan of Lynn, Adrian Branch, because that's my brother. That's his first cousin. That's his first cousin, Adrian, and Walt. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, basically, man. I mean, everybody like Steve Francis. I wasn't, that crazy about it because I'm a Georgetown fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one for y'all. Pause on that. And I was just watching because they was playing on NBA TV last night. Well, all day yesterday. The fucking slam dunk contest throughout all the years and shit. And one particular one happened to pop up. This is, I guess, 2007 or something. One where Jason Richardson won it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, what happened? It was the old boy from Indiana. Was it Freddie Jones or Fred Jones or something like that? I think his name was.
Fred Jones was right, man.
Yeah, he was. What happened to him?
Went overseas. He played overseas.
Oh, he did? Okay.
I looked him up, yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck happened to him?
Yeah.
He just straight disappeared.
Hey, just like Steve Francis was winning in 2000 until Vince put it to bed.
Yeah.
Cause you couldn't have told me, man, if Steve Franchise was not gonna win that slam dunk contest.
Hell no.
Vince like, let me go ahead and put this shit to bed, man. I got people waiting on me.
He played in the league to 2009, and he was overseas. He went over like the Italy, and then he played in China. It looked like he only played like 10 years. Man.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, seeing dude. I'm like, what the fuck happened to him?
What happened to Desmond Mason and shit?
Overseas, he went overseas.
I'm gonna tell you a ball player. A lot of y'all probably don't remember him. I think he ended up getting drafted. The Nuggets or Dallas, one of the two. There was a cat used to play for Cincinnati. He was from Brooklyn or somewhere. Kenny Satterfield.
Oh yeah, I remember Kenny Satterfield.
I remember Kenny Satterfield. Yep.
Dawson, Kenny Satterfield. I remember. Yeah.
I used to like to watch a lot of Cincinnati players because they played against Memphis a lot. And there's another guy that I used to love to watch play. Dude named Melvin Levitt.
I remember Melvin Levitt too.
Melvin Levitt was
he was a jumping motherfucker.
Yes, too. Man. I've seen a lot of people dunk in my time, but this dude used to hit some of his dunks. I'd be like, man, how did they let him do that?
Wasn't Kenny Satterfield on the team with Corey Blunt?
No, that was a Van Exel. Van Exel.
Oh, Van Exel, yeah.
And D'Antonio Winfield. I'm missing somebody. Patterson. Ruben Patterson, yeah. Yeah, Ruben Patterson. Shit, I'm short one more person.
That's a nice team, man. I know exactly.
Yeah, because Corey Blunt and Nick Van Exel used to come to Memphis, man. They used to own the damn pyramid. Like, man, they used to come in, man. Van Exel do Billy Smith ass in for 30 points and shit. Called the night, like, damn. You never beat this little Popeye motherfucker, man.
Oh, talking about who's the next five on that squad? Damn. Pull it up.
But Ruben Patterson played with Kenyon Martin.
Damn, I need horn sounds. Shit.
No, he didn't.
But Ruben was on way out.
Probably. Because my man, little brother, played with Kenyon Martin.
Kenyon came out in 2000. Ruben came out, I think two or 3 years before that. I'm not certain. I had to research that again.
He came out a little more because when Ruben came in the league when
the Jailblazers. So yeah, that was 97,
right? Ruben Patterson.
He came in the league when I think when Mike Bibby and them. When Arizona had that crazy ass team, and a lot of them went in the league that same year too.
98, 99. So that would have put him on the team with.
That's when Miles Simon then was in Arizona.
Yeah. Let me look this up real fast. I'm certain. He came in the league a little bit before.
Coming up. Man, he's fucking old.
Oh, man.
There we go.
Dang, that's crazy. I got me watching highlights now. Woo. That Duke dunk was crazy.
Ruben came out in 97 and Kenyon came out in 2000. Right. So their career kind of lapsed.
Melvin Levitt dunks. Okay. Yeah, that one I just saw was nasty.
Melvin had one time, man. He was leaning, he was in the air leaning towards the goal, and like he was laying in a bed or something, man.
Yeah, I forgot about him, man. Dang, you brought back some memories with that.
They used to call him the helicopter.
Yeah, that's what they used to call him, the helicopter. Yep.
Damn. But my favorite, I think my favorite dunker of all time, man. It's a tie between Vince.
Oh no, he didn't.
And the human highlight film.
Then he came with that.
I think one of the hardest dunkers to me was we ain't gonna talk about Daryl Dolphins, but I'm just saying like
let's talk about Daryl.
Darvin Ham.
Let's go.
Darvin Ham could dunk.
Let's motherfucking go.
Darvin Ham could
that
dunk.
Was my nigga right there, man.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget the day he broke that rim. We were sitting. We was in school, and my history teacher let us watch the game. Man, dude, I was like, did this shit just happen on TV? Like, what? Like, damn.
Yeah, Darvin Ham could dunk.
So so y'all remember the dunk he did in the dunk contest that they fucking did not give him props for?
They gave it to
He
Kobe.
got some bullshit ass score on that dead
Kobe.
duck when he kind of twists his body around the fucking rim and shit. It was kind of like, it's like he touched the rim with one. He touched the backboard with his one hand and then
twist the side of the backboard.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm like, man, they did not give that man his due. Darvin Ham was a fucking beast.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot a lick, but he could jump. He couldn't shoot for shit.
I wasn't expecting him to shoot.
No, I'm saying, but that was the problem too, though. His skill set was a lot of them guys were like that, though. If you look at like Harold Miner, all them guys, they couldn't shoot. Terrence Stansbury, none of them could shoot.
Wow,
hey, man.
athlete like hell, but you point a gun at him, they couldn't hit a jumper. Like damn,
Harold Miner could play for any sport.
Robert Bricky, there's another one, couldn't shoot for shit. Jump out of the gym. That's why he didn't get drafted.
Speaking of shooting for shit, we're gonna go ahead and wrap Talk That Stuff number 58 the hell up. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Hopefully you see us next week. Talk That Stuff 59. I got a special treat. Now I'm not gonna play the Usher dedication song. We'll play something different. I'd like to thank the panels, That Blessed Girl, RTO Beats, Tay Lee, aka Diggerhertz, CX the producer, Black Man, Big Stacks, and I am DJ WIDEBODY. Also in the chat, Audio Vault. Looks like Black Voice, Big Stacks, thank you. As we get back on the right path next week, Talk That Stuff 59. 59, one piece on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.